Good morning, students. Today onwards, I am doing videos on PPSC subjects, important questions. Okay. First question is, explain the following. In that question, they have asked machine language, assembly language, low and high level languages, procedure and object language. These four questions we have to answer. First one, machine language. Okay. You can go for my one by one. So explain the following: machine language, assembly language, low and high level languages, procedural and object-oriented language. First one, machine language. This is also known as first generation language. First point, this is also known as first generation language. In this language, all instructions are written by using 1 and 0. All instruction data should be written by using 1 and 0. So this binary code also known as machine code or machine language. Okay. Next, third point, computer responds to machine language because computer understands only one language, that is machine language, 1 and 0. Computer understands by only 1 and 0. Next, fourth point, each computer has its own machine language. These are the 4 points you have to read. Okay. Next, advantages of machine language. First one, machine language makes fast and efficient use of the computer because that is understood by the computer very well. Okay. It doesn't require any translator to translate the code. Okay. What is the machine language we are writing? That is the same as that of the computer language, computer understandable language. So it doesn't require any translator. Both languages are same. It directly understood by the computer. Those are the advantages. Next, disadvantages. It is difficult to understand by the user. Next, second point, the user cannot communicate with other computers using this language. The user cannot communicate with other computers using this language. These are the points regarding machine language. Okay. Next, we can go for second one, assembly language. This language is also called second generation language. Okay, whereas first generation language is machine language. This is also known as assembly language is a second generation language. In this language, all instruction and data written by using abbreviations or mnemonic codes. Underline this point, abbreviations are mnemonic codes or opcodes also available. Abbreviations or mnemonic codes. Abbreviations are mnemonic codes to represent various machine language instructions. Okay. So it is also low-level programming language designed for a specific type of process. This is also a low-level programming language designed for a specific type of process. Based on processor, this language is decided. Okay. I can give a small example or the instructions of the assembly language. Add is the mnemonic code or opcode or abbreviation. A comma B, add A comma B. This is the example for assembly language instructions. Add is the mnemonic code or abbreviation. A comma B are the values where A stores one value, B stores another value. So total sum is stored in A. So if A is destination, B is source. The total value stored in A. Okay. Or A is source, B is destination. The final value stored in B. Okay. Add A comma B. The values in A and B are added that are stored in destination register. Here, destination register is either A or B. Okay. Are the advantages of assembly language? Assembly language is easier to understand as compared with the machine language. It is easy to locate and correct errors. By using assembly language, we are easily correcting errors in the program. Okay. Next, drawbacks or disadvantages. It takes a lot of time to code or write the program. So writing program is a time-consuming process. So difficult to remember the syntax of the assembly language. Next, lack of portability of program between different computers. So the assembly language program is not a shareable. So it is unshareable. Okay. It is very difficult to share a assembly language between two computers. That's not disadvantage. That's the second question that is about assembly language. Next, low-level language. So they are asking the low-level language and high-level language. So low-level language is a programming language that provides no abstraction from the hardware. What is the low-level language you are writing? Based on computer hardware, writing instructions. So there is no abstraction. So both are having computer hardware and low-level is having the same language. Okay, and it is represented zero or one forms, which are machine instructions. Okay. This language, the language that comes under category are machine level language, assembly language. Those are called low-level language. Already we discussed. But the advantage here, program developed using low-level language are fast and memory efficient. So because computer language is supporting machine language directly, so it is very fast and also memory efficient. There is no translations. Okay, like this. There is no need of any compiler or interpreter to translate the source into machine code. So no need of any translator. We can simply write there is no need of any translator. We can correct. There is no need of any translator. Any translator. There is no need of any translator. Next, third one, it can directly communicate with the hardware domains. So those are the advantages using low-level language. Disadvantages. Programs developed using low-level language are machine dependent and are not portable. Portable means suppose we have written one program on one machine that is not work, that is not run another machine or another computer. So that's why it is not a portable. It is difficult to develop, debug and maintain. Debug means tracing out of the errors. Debug and maintain. Okay. Third one, programs must have additional knowledge of the computer architecture of particular machine for programming in low-level language. This third point is very important. Programs must have additional knowledge of the computer architecture of particular machine for programming in low-level language. These are the disadvantages. Okay. Next, we can go for high-level language. High-level languages are simplified programming tasks by reducing the number of computer operation details. Suppose a program we have written in low level, it takes so much of steps when compared with high-level language. Okay, so high-level language simplified the programming. Okay, suppose in low-level language we can write a program 10 or 20. So we can write same program by using high-level within 5 to 6. Okay, approximately. We are decreasing number of instructions high-level language. But these languages are more abstract, easier to use, and more portable across platforms. So high-level language can be portable. So a language that can be written on one computer, that same code I can write on another computer also. Okay, no problem. There is no drawback while executing the program in different platforms. Okay. So these languages are more abstract, easier to use, and more portable across platforms. Advantages. High-level languages are user-friendly. Debugging becomes easy. Debugging means tracing out of the errors. These are easy to learn. Okay. So high-level language always we are implemented in English language. So English is the universal language. Next. Disadvantage high-level language. Poor control on hardware, slow execution. The disadvantages of the high-level language. Poor control on hardware, slow execution. These are the disadvantages of high-level languages. Okay. Next, fourth one, procedure programming language. Conventional programming using high-level language such as COBOL, Fortran, Sino, commonly known as procedure-oriented programming. Conventional programming using high-level language such as COBOL, Fortran, and C is commonly known as procedure-oriented language or procedure-oriented programming. Structured programming also same. In this procedure-oriented approach, the problem is used as a sequence of things to be done, such as reading, calculating, printing. So three things are happening mainly: reading, calculating, and printing. What are the procedure-oriented program features? Emphasis is on procedure rather than data. Here in programming, we have only two are important: data, procedure. We are giving emphasis means concentrating. We are concentrating on procedure rather than data. So we are giving first priority to procedure, second priority to data. The larger programs are divided into smaller programs are known as functions. Most of the functions share global data here. That is third point. Fourth one, data move openly around the system from function to function. So here data is moving freely from one function to another function. Okay. Fifth one, employs top-down approach. What is my top-down approach? So when a program is divisible, so I can understand the program completely as a problem completely, then I can divide the program into small pieces called functions. That is called top-down approach. Problem P is divided into P1, P2, P3 up to Pn. So we're solving each sub-problem separately. That is known as top-down approach. Okay. Now drawbacks here. The serious drawback is it doesn't model real-world problems very well. It doesn't model real-world problems very well. Okay. It is difficult to create new data types. The second one, it doesn't model real-world problems very well. It is difficult to create new data types. Those are the drawbacks. Object-oriented language. Object programming is a programming language model organized around objects rather than actions and data rather than logic. We are concentrating on objects, not actions. So on data, not logic. Okay. So actions and logic are the part of the POP, preserved programming language. Okay. The major motivating factor in the invention of the object-oriented approach is to remove some of the flaws encountered in the procedural-oriented approach. OOP features are characteristics. He is concentrating on data rather than procedure. So here we are first priority on for data. So second priority for procedure. Here programs are divided into smaller units known as objects. Data is hidden and cannot access of external functions. Objects may communicate with each other through functions. Here data is hidden and cannot access by external functions. Objects are communicated with each other through functions. It follows bottom-up approach design. What is here bottom-up approach means? If I doesn't understand the problem very well, I can take only part of the problem, understandable part of the problem that I am solving. Next, I can go for another part of the problem, which I can understand. In this way, I can solve so parts of the problem. That is another bottom approach. Okay. So for more videos, subscribe my channel. Thank you.